It seems like every year it's getting harder and harder to keep E3 secrets secret. And that's not really a surprise with the day and age of social media and leaks and all this kind of stuff. And so this is another instance of some stuff supposedly leaking out. Now, again, when it comes to these type of leaks, you have to take everything with a grain of salt, meaning nothing is confirmed until these companies come out and confirm of themselves. Even that Walmart leak, which looked pretty legit, and actually it still does look legit considering that Bethesda looks like they're teasing Rage 2, and who would have ever guessed that game was coming, right? So anyway, this is going to be an interesting video. What's up, everybody? Crapgamer here with Crapgamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you guys for checking it out. I certainly do appreciate it. I would also appreciate if you guys could hit that like, share, and subscribe button because it helps out the channel and it means a lot to me personally. Thank you guys for continuing to rock out with me. It really does mean a lot to me. So on to the supposed leaks. Anyway, these are two things. One of them you guys have probably heard before, which is that we are looking at getting Crackdown 3 multiplayer beta announced at E3, that we're going to be actually be able to download and play it during E3, which is something that more and more keeps on popping up, and it looks like that's going to be very, very accurate. From what I understand, the Wrecking Crew mode, which is the destructible environments and stuff like that, is phenomenal and works flawlessly, and they're wanting people to test it out because people who don't believe in this game supposedly are going to just be absolutely blown away by how this game runs in terms of the multiplayer. As far as the single player, I couldn't tell you, but in keeping with that, there is this rumor, and I'm not sure about this one, but this was kind of floating around on Twitter and a couple other places about the deal with Crackdown 3. So this is something about, without going into specifics, someone said that they learned that Crackdown 3 is a bigger game than they thought it would be, and you know that people was already hyped about it. I'm not even sure who's saying this. I'm just reading. Somebody sent me this comment that somebody said. Contrary to what I've read, the game without a doubt could have been released in November. There was a primary big voice within Microsoft stopping this, though, and the budget of the project once more got raised significantly. Personal annotation: while the name was never written, I think it was indeed Phil Spencer. They want to, quote-unquote, make sure the IP stays relevant in the future. The additional development time wasn't used for just polishing. It was also allowed for both Sumo and Ruffian games to add more features to the two distinct game modes. Regent games seem super small today, only overlooking the project. Game runs in native 4K on Xbox One X. No performance mode. Significantly more meaningful transformation cars. More on the game to come soon. Now, couldn't confirm E3 showing. Got ensured the game has significantly improved compared to last showing. So this is something that was just randomly been floating around. I don't know about that because there's no corroboration. I have absolutely no way of knowing who even said this or in what context. So that is a bit of a, just kind of makes sense to me. Think about it. Phil Spencer, one of his favorite franchises is Crackdown. If Crackdown has a bad outing, that means that game would be completely trashed in terms of the IP. Nobody would want to play that anymore. It'd be just a bust. If they went back and invested more money in it after he got promoted, which is what it seems like, then you could sink more money into it and make it a better game. And if that's the case, then bring it on, because that means that the game would be what we all wanted it to be and not this terrible game that was caught in development problems and things like that. So that is very good news. The other bit of interesting thing that kind of leaked was that we might get a Halo 6 multiplayer beta this holiday. There's been different rumors about possibly getting a Halo game, maybe a Halo. I know Phil Spencer kind of debunked this or said that it wouldn't make sense, but possibly a Halo PUBG type multiplayer mode or something along those lines. There were rumors of a Halo spinoff. What I've heard specifically is that it's just Halo multiplayer beta, Halo 6, and they're using that to kind of keep people hype and things like that. So I have no idea how that works out, but supposedly if everything works out, we get the Crackdown 3 multiplayer beta at E3. Crackdown 3 releases a little bit later. We're going to get possibly a Gears game this holiday along with the Halo 6 multiplayer beta. Would shape up to be a pretty nice outing for Xbox's fans, and I think that that's something that we could all be thankful and happy with. So with that being said, again, these are all just rumors, and take them with a grain of salt, but interesting nonetheless, and it's always fun to speculate and stuff like that. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think. Sound off, rate, comment, subscribe, rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.